YouTube, what's going on today, everybody? Back here with another video, and I want to go back in time and show y'all from start to finish on how I came to covering ESBC, making videos, etc., etc. I don't know what the hell you want to call it. Making videos, yeah. So we're gonna take a trip back to memory lane. Let's start off. Well, see, I want to say this. My first experience with boxing was Fight Night 2004. I think Fight Night round 2 was already out, but I got this. I don't know why I got this. I was a little badass kid. I think I got it for not getting in trouble at school. I don't know what it was. I don't know, but at the end of the school year, we went to the pawn shop and we picked that joint up for about $5-10. You heard me? I played that all summer. But as I'm playing that, I don't want to say I'm becoming a boxing fan. I'm more so becoming a Floyd Mayweather fan, because that's really the only guy I watched. I used to go over to my brother's house, apartment, and watch every time Floyd fought from, I don't even know that time frame, but there was a stretch where every time Floyd fought, I was over there spending the night watching him fight. Then we jumped to 2016, 2017. Amateur boxing. I started amateur boxing, and I started looking up older fights, trying to take things that the older fighters did and try to implement them into mine. Which advice, if anybody's out there that's an amateur, that's a bad thing to do, especially starting off. Because again, I made this video about, there are certain people that said things look the wrong way, in regards to ESBC. And I made a video saying, these professionals don't do everything textbook themselves. They're professionals, years on years of experience. They know how to protect themselves. They can get away with things that somebody that's new won't be able to get away with. But back on track, I began just watching these fights and getting interested in them. And after my amateur career was over, because I got beat up in Spawn, after that was over, I still continue to watch fights, but the only difference was I was able to, eat some popcorn and some Cheetos and shit, But after one fight I saw him recommended, I don't know what it was, but it was this guy, it was Showbiz, and he was talking about I think it was either about that specific fight or a fighter in the fight. I'm not for sure. Watched the video, just left it at that. Kept going on doing, watching my fights, everything. I think like a month or so goes by. It was probably even longer than that. But I search up Fight Night Champions 2 or new boxing game, etc., etc. Because at this point, I'm becoming a boxing fan. So I'm looking up when can I actually punch people in they fucking face online and not have to get punched back in my actual real face. So, and I see a video of him, and I'm like, bro, that's the same dude I watched a video on. He did a pretty good video on the fighter or the fight again. So I clicked on it. That enticed me to click on it. I clicked on it, and it's this dude kind of I want to say he started telling people, hey, get Xboxes, etc., etc. He had a green screen. I think the screen behind him was actually blue too. Bro, if I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. If I got that right, I'm different. My memory different. But I watched that and I'm like, damn, you know what? I'm fit to see what happened. I'm fit to go give me a PS3. I got the PS3 instead of the Xbox, which I don't know why, but I got the PS3 and got Fight Night Champions, just to let y'all know. And round 4 too. I love round 4. But just to let y'all know, that was the worst mistake of my life, getting Fight Night Champions. But nonetheless, he then had another video. And this, hey yo, BK, if you're watching, this is back when ain't a lot of y'all gonna know. You can spot me in the lobby with a sawed-off shotty screaming, "Drop it! It's a robbery." That joint used to go hard. That BK gonna know what I'm talking about. But then he had a video of him actually going to a GameStop, picking up an Xbox and picking up Fight Night Champions. And when he was making this video, I don't know what the servers looked like before then, but there was like, he even said in the video he thinks the servers got boosted because of this shit. But yeah, there's about 500 to 600, 800 people, on PlayStation. So it was working. It had a little steam. But after that, I didn't sub. I didn't sub after that. But another video pops up because I was searching, watching other videos about a new fight night and rumors, et cetera, et cetera. He has like a video titled like new boxing game announced or some shit. And he's like in Niagara Falls or something. He has like waterfalls going behind him with sunglasses and shit. I remember that. That's exactly how it was. Maybe not the title of the video, but he was in like somewhere with waterfalls behind him. He announced Hard Knock Nights Live and said some details about it. Then he made another video about the game, just in more detail, not like reacted to it. I reacted to it. Shout out to Q. Hope all is well over there. But Q had seen the video, I want to bring you on the team, et cetera, et cetera. I was like, cool shit. I get to, put in my little knowledge on the game and shit, And then also, I think on that same video I want to say this is where I met or found out about Poe. Poe had commented on that video and then followed me on Twitter from like 10 different accounts, dog. Like 10 different accounts. And the reason I knew it was the same guy, because he had these posts, the same like user created post about a new boxing game. And the thing is, bro, my clamoring for a boxing game started, just a few months at that time in 2018. We're now in 2018, a few months before round Hard Knock Nights was announced. So this guy had, I couldn't scroll through it all, but I would say safely at that point in 2018, he already had years worth of posts about a new boxing game, tags about a new boxing, just everything about a new boxing game. So this man here today, Poe, is realistic, tendencies, just to the extreme. He wants it to be perfect. And a lot of people are like, damn, that's unrealistic. At this point, I'd be like, bro, that's unrealistic. But I don't even be commenting on it because he's earned. Earned. EARNT. Google it. Earned the right to be this strict, want to be this hands-on with this game. Because he's been in the game a long time. He'll let you know. He was on the EA forums. He was doing it all, god damn it. But through Poe, I found out about Round for Round. I started making videos on that. Shout out to Jamie Daughtry. That's crazy. I still remember that man's first and last name. Just talks about him. Just talks about the game at that point. Just their vision, all type, bro. I talked to Jamie a lot. I talked to him more than some of my girlfriends, but he was answering me, and it was just cool to be able to talk to a dev about a boxing game that I've been wanting at this point for months now. So they both drop content. They both add people to their roster. And I want to say maybe 2019. It's just dead silent from both. Dead silent. I've made like prediction videos. I've seen where they had said something. I've covered every literal base, every little bit of information. I've spewed it out to the public, made predictions. That's why I don't do predictions now, because they will come back on your ass and be like, hey, bro, this shit ain't happened, fam. What's up? I'm still actually, you know what's crazy? I'm still getting some of them comments to this day. To this day. So I don't fuck with no type of predictions at all. That shit is annoying. But yeah, nothing happens in 2019. And then what was it? At the end of 2019, I want to say. Actually, I'm skipping ahead. So I've been seeing things about a new boxing game. I want to say like mid 2019. Was it mid 2019? Fuck. Was it? Man, hold on. I may have. So that died down in 2019. And then I want to say maybe it was in 2020. We're in 2021. 2020. Hold on. Fuck, I gotta go look. Okay, so yeah, those died down in 2019. And then in 2020, I'm hearing, stuff about a new boxing game. But at this point, I'm burnt out over a year's worth of thinking 2 games are coming out, nothing happening. I'm burnt out. I'm just like, bruh, ain't shit. Get that shit out my goddamn face. Ain't no new boxing game coming out. Shut up. It's unrealistic. It's a pipe dream. So one day, I don't know why, but late 2020, I see one of Coach's Corner's videos, and I don't know what made me click on the video. I would really actually want to go back and find that video. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I couldn't find the video, but I literally, I don't know what he did in that thumbnail that made me click on that motherfucking video, but I clicked on it. I finally clicked on one of the videos about this new boxing game, and I was impressed. I was very impressed with what they had shown so far. I think it had like Ricky Hatton. What's the dude's name? Something Nelson. I forgot his name. But it had them in the ring, and they were like shadow boxing and things like that. And it looked good. There was some janky animation, but it looked good. So that happened. And the thing is, I watched that at the end of October, and that was shown in August. And what they were saying in August was that this was going to release in early access in December of 2020. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stay level headed. I ain't going to hype this up or whatnot. But then I want to say in November, they did an update. And from that update on, I've been covering ESBC and every move, every step that they take. So that's my little journey on how I started covering ESBC. So I guess what got me in the ESBC, I think I've said it before, was a video from Coach's Corner. That video, the crazy thing is, bro, I was so just done with it. I didn't even try to look for the video. I just reacted to Coach's Corner video, and I had to mute him. So that video was ghetto. But yeah, man, I'm not. My thing with a boxing game is like round for rounds, they trying to fight and come back. Showing a little. Well, they didn't even show anything. It was I forgot the fighter, but he had shown a little bit of screenshots and things, and people were shitting on it and things like that, and that's just not going to be me. I'm never. If anybody wants to make a boxing video game here on this channel, you're going to get 110% of my support, because I like boxing and I love video games. You put those two together, I'm gonna love what you produce. If it's a quality, a half decent product, a lot of people are shitting around and just things like that. And that's the climate of boxing today. There are more fans of boxers than there are actual boxing. You'll never see me on this channel clamor or do anything for a specific fighter. If I'm talking, it's gonna be with boxing in mind, not, oh my god, I think this fighter's the best in the world. Oh my god, I love him. He's so handsome. Like, nothing. That's not me. Not me. So I want 2 boxing games instead of 1. A lot of people are throwing dirt on round for round, and they want it. They want it to fail, just how haters want ESBC to fail. You know, I'm not picking no side. Don't neither of them pay me. Don't neither of them pay me. So I want there to be 2 boxing games. I don't want there to be a monopoly in anything. When is having options ever going to be a bad thing? But if you go on the Discord, if you go, it seems like it's a bad thing. It seems like they should just round for round should just give up or update us about information, or update us about things that they don't have updates for. You know, round for round could get a backing like ESBC did, and bam, you know, level playing field, hopefully. So I'm here for a boxing video game, 2 boxing video games, hopefully. I'm here for a boxing video game. That's it. I done put some years. into this shit. You hear me? I'm out, man. I see y'all in the next video. Peace.